So, my name is Sarah, and I am a professional speaker. I'm a licensed nursing home administrator, and my life's work is to empower those who are caregivers and who really help others in their lives. And caregiving can be all kinds of things, and we're going to discuss that in the next video. But I'm coming to you today to talk to you about the sandwich generation. Now, it transcends all generations because it's happened forever, but the baby boomers were really Gen X was really the generation.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm a mom, wife, professional speaker, concept developer, and collaborative creator. I've spent my life empowering others who care for elders, whether it be family, friends, or it's your career. I work towards taking worry to hope, sharing information through education and support for caregivers like you. When your bowl is full, thinksarah.com for solutions.
So, I want to talk to you today about this sandwich generation. It really started with Generation X, but it transcends all generations in the past and in the future. What happened was Generation X, a lot of us raised ourselves. Our mom sent us out to play and to grow up and to live our lives, and it was okay. We didn't realize it back then, but it was a great way to grow up. And what happened was, when we got older, we're like, we want to make sure we provide everything we can for our children. Not that the past generations didn't, but we really wanted to just have our ducks in a row. Plus, a lot of ladies wanted to have their own careers, and in order to do that, they had to wait to have kids. So a lot of Generation X waited to have children, and then when they did have children, by the time those children were preteen and teen and maybe starting up college, their parents and their aunts and uncles, and sometimes even their spouses, were walking into their elder years and needed a lot more care. So now they found themselves caring for the kids that are still living at home and the elders that are in their lives. And so therefore, they're the meat in the middle and the important part of the middle. But it gets really overwhelming being a caregiver. Even if you're just caring for your kids, it's overwhelming. And a lot of caregivers and a lot of people that are taking care of others don't get the support they need, don't get the ear that they need, and don't have a voice. It can be very isolating, and it can be very scary and very, very lonely. And so that's why I'm here, because I want to kind of be that person to support the meat in the middle of that sandwich, and that would be you. So I want to provide a lot of information. I want to help you with a lot of great things. However, I understand who's got the time for that. So what I am going to promise you is a couple things. Excuse me while I adjust my hand before it falls asleep. What I want to do is provide a educational and informational platform for people who are caregivers. I also want to provide, which is my website. It's already existing. It's www.thinksarah.com. There are blogs out there. There is the beginnings of an informational library, and that I'm going to be adding on to. On top of that, I'm going to be doing these short videos. I'm going to keep the videos 15 minutes or less. Why? Because who's got time to sit and watch a long video? The videos are going to be a little less meat, and then we're going to provide deeper dives in the blog. So you can watch videos when you have a minute, and then later on, you are going to be able to go, when you have time, to the blogs and see more information. The cool thing is we're just going to be us, and I'll explain that in a minute. So, I'm just looking at my notes to make sure I don't get off track. I'm also going to be doing interviews of industry specialists and experts. What I will do is, in our video feeds, I'm going to break them up into 15-minute chunks. And then after they've been posted, later on, I will put them in a long form. On this site, you're going to be able to see the short forms, and I'm going to name every video blog I do for you guys as meet in the middle. So I'll give it a name, I'll give it a title, and it's going to say meet in the middle. So you're going to know it's going to be a short form. It's going to be made for you. And then I will do long form videos too, but I will not put the meet in the middle section in there. So you know there's a separation there. since we are the meet in the middle and we're meeting together to help each other, the title of all the videos are going to be Meet in the Middle. We're going to meet together. We're going to support each other. I'm going to be a little honest with you right now. I'm going to be honest with you all the time, but I have been wanting to do this video feed for months. And I haven't done it because I wanted my hair to be perfect, my makeup to be perfect. I wanted my studio to be perfect, or the location I did the videos to be perfect. And, well, life's. And it happens. And so I'm just going to jump in. And you're going to see my car studio on occasion. You're going to see me do gardening on occasion. You're going to see my office block wall on occasion. And you're going to go on hikes with me sometimes too. Because life's. And I want you to know that you're heard and you're understood, and that caregiving we're really going to dive into, and how you can help understand that you're not alone. I want you to also understand that it's a thankless job, and people do appreciate what you're doing, even though you think they don't. And I want you to remember that life's, and people, they don't think to thank. So I'm thanking you for being a caregiver. I'm thanking you for being somebody that's selfless and that's doing something beyond you. And even if you're receiving a paycheck for your caregiving efforts, working at a facility, working in a home with people you don't know, or even getting paid to help people that you do, you're still a caregiver and you're still doing a thankless job. And I want to thank you. So before I let you off, I'm going to cover a couple things that I'm going to cover on every video. That number one, being a caregiver is very difficult, and it can be very isolating, and sometimes your brain will tell you that you're not needed on this planet. And I'm going to tell you that your brain is telling you lies, that you are needed on the planet, that your stress is taking over from you. So I want you to understand that there are people out there that can help. If you really feel like there is no more future for you, that's a lie. And I want you to call the number 988, and there is a crisis helpline there and someone waiting to help you. If you are at a point where you can't find words, I want you to text 741-741. It's that same crisis hotline, but guess what? They're going to text with you, and they can help you find those words. Please, we need you on this earth. You are loved, appreciated, and needed. Don't do anything rash. Reach out. Get the help you need. I also want you to do me a favor. Right now, I want you to relax your lower jaw. I want you to remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let it drop and relax. And I also want you to drop your shoulders. Those are the three main places where most people put their stress. So if you do this, the one thing, do that. Relax those parts of your body. I also want you to do a quick breathing exercise with me so you can tell that meditation isn't hard. Now, if you're driving or doing something that you need your eyes open, you can do this with your eyes open too. Don't close your eyes if you're in a place that you need to keep them open. But in a minute, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ask you to hold your breath. And then I'm going to ask you to blow it out. But I want you to visualize something. Visualize fresh air coming towards your nose and mouth as you breathe in. I want you to visualize all the stress in your body as black smoke in your lungs. And I want it to visualize mixing those two things together. And then as you blow it out, I want you to visualize blowing out that black smoke and it going far away from you. Okay, ready? Let's do it. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Now, I want you to promise me that you're going to do that. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out 3 to 5 times before every meal and before you go to bed every day. What that's going to do is help you relax. It's going to help your body metabolize your food better, your stomach digest your food better, and it's going to reduce your stress little bit by little bit. If you don't feel it at first, that's okay. It's because you're under stress and you're going to need a little bit more time. Keep at it, and I'm going to see you soon in the next video. Blessings.